Oh. Okay, I don't know what this is. Hey.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, you guys?
We're here again. Let's play the song.
Is this it? Is it? Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey!
We back. We back.
Hey.
We back. We back.
Hey. Hey! Look who's in the house. Look who's in the house.
Roll it. Roll it.
It's even better in person, right?
Together again. I was like, oh, I'm just sleepy and stuff, but like
Right.
now I'm all awake.
Now we all like alive. What is up, you guys? Come in.
We back. We
Come
back.
into our
We back.
world. Hey. So our theme song, y'all. Y'all gotta dance when y'all come in.
Let's see who we got. Who we got?
Look who's together again.
Did you miss us?
Yes, we missed you guys. What's up, y'all? How is everyone?
Yes.
Look at us together on the same set.
Yes. I like how you said set. It sounds so professional.
We got a show on set.
In the studio.
In the studio, you know. Repat No Cap. What's up?
Yes.
What's up? If you guys are new to our show, then I am your host, De La Soul, and this is my co-host.
Afro Millennial Mama. What's up?
And together we are
Repat No Cap.
That's right. We are the Migration Will Not Be Televised crew.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
Yes. What's up? What's up? You guys come in. Let us know where y'all coming from. If y'all missed us, it's been a few weeks.
Shaka Z. What's up, Shaka Z? Where are you watching us from, Shaka Z?
Yes, let us know. We want y'all to come in here dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Setting the tone for the no capness. Yes, we'll wait for a couple of y'all to come in.
Yeah.
Let us know where y'all coming from. We have an exciting announcement.
We've been gone for a minute, but there's a reason why.
Right. We back like we never left.
Mm-hmm.
29.
And who can guess, like, where we are?
Right.
Because, you know, we don't be in the same place. So, where are we? Did I come to her? Did she come to me? I don't know.
Yeah, we should have y'all guess before we announce. What's the deal? Thank you guys for coming in. This is our 29th episode. Y'all.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Season number 2.
Season number 2. Amazing. Going strong.
Yes. Because it's still repat situations that we got to talk about. As we learn, we share with y'all.
It's nonstop. Wow. So much growth.
I can't believe it's been over 2 years already.
Your camera looks so good. Why? Why does it look this good? I have an iPhone.
I don't know. Samsung, gang.
Right. So how was your repat week?
Well, it's been a couple of weeks we ain't been
here. Repat weeks.
I'm going to tell y'all, one of those weeks was not my fault. But we just no cap with it, so it ain't no stress. Like, I think one week somebody forgot that it was a Sunday.
Right.
And I was just waiting, but
I was like, it's Sunday. Why haven't we talked about this? I think it was the next day when I realized. Yesterday
I was like, I didn't hit you because I figured you was busy. Like, you know. But then one time there was technical difficulties, and then we be having stuff to do, so you know.
Yes.
And we don't like to force it. But I've had a couple of really, really, really good weeks. A lot of exciting stuff going on. Some stuff I'll share with you guys later. But let's see. I went to a basketball game. It was an NBA game this week.
That
was
fun.
fun.
A lot of people don't even know that.
Yes, it'd be funny because like people that's from here don't even realize. Oh, we have that.
Yeah, like, you were showing around like
I'm in your country,
right.
man. Like yes, but it was an NBA, the Basketball Association of Africa, that's basically sponsored by the NBA. So it's kind of like WNBA or different parts of the NBA, but specifically for Africa. So it was cool to see. It really felt like he was at a real game, but we was VIP. We got to sit in front. We got to be like right where you can see the sweat and everything.
Right.
And so it was nice. We saw Ivory Coast play Tunisia, and then Senegal played after. But it was just a nice experience. It means a lot for me because my daughter gets to experience things that I experienced. Yeah. And I don't ever want her to like travel and be like, Senegal where I grew up doesn't have that. I want her to see stuff and be like, oh, we got that. Yeah, we did that too. Like, oh yeah, we got ice skating, we got all that stuff. Right. So I enjoyed that. And then the weekend before that, we had a really bomb day at the beach. That was the day we was tired. We was like, we ain't even going. Right. And so we was at the beach. It was really nice. We went to Lagoon. I did some like baby surfing with a paddle.
Oh wait, that was before. Oh yeah, dang, time is going by. I'm like, was I there? No, I wasn't there. Yes, I was there.
So that was dope. So
that was so fun.
Yeah, that was so I was tired though. My arms.
Yeah, that was a good work. No, I just realized today. I'm like, my muscles have grown. That's what it is. I'm telling you. I was doing this today. Like, what have I been doing? Wow, that's so funny. Yeah, we were like racing. We were out there for like 2 hours. Yeah, for like 2 hours.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
So what's up with you and your Repat week?
Yes. So, okay, wait.
Shayna's there.
Okay. He said, I'm in the stolen land called America. But anyway, we salute and admire y'all. Stay strong.
Thank you.
Wish we create. I'm sorry.
Wish we were as courageous.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Because this does take courage to continue to stay. Not like that, but like.
That's no cap. That's some real.
I mean, hey, to continue to stay. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't feel like if I went back, I would feel at home. But then, like here, it's never gonna be something where you're like totally at home. Like I still have to realize that I don't speak the language like I you know what I'm saying? And so certain stuff be like, I'm still on the learning curve and I'm still learning. Right. And like, I just give mad props to all immigrants all around the world because, relearning everything, adjusting, being away from family, being away from your, nucleus, like your support group that you usually have around you. Like, you on your own, man.
It's
like,
real. It's so real.
And, there's so many challenges that come with that, and
it really is. I had to just hearing you say that. I think we talked about this last month when I had to tell my homeboy, like, look, I know I make this look easy, but sometimes this is really, really frustrating. Like being in a foreign place, sometimes you can't get your point across the way you want.
Talk about
it. And there's no regrets. Like we're doing what we want to do, but we just know that it comes with that.
There are days. It's like it's like when you see famous people, celebrities and stuff, they get all glammed up, they look all nice, and they put on these weird dresses. Yeah. And then you see how they have to get in the car, like all side with like there's stuff that you guys don't see.
It's a good example.
That we even though we look fabulous.
Right. And we feel fabulous. We know that we know that any other way, or if it was the other way that it wouldn't be what we want. Yeah. But it's just like when you said, we know that it's like there's always a piece that's not really home. I think it takes that time. Like after 6 years, 5 years, however many years, then you're like, okay. Because there are certain things that when I went back to the States, I was like, I miss this. Like I have to have this now for being here in the car. So hey, that was good. Okay. Yeah. All right. So my week was amazing. This was a really powerful week for me. We made a major move to a new city.
Oh, you did now?
Yes.
Oh, do tell.
So we moved to Sally this week, you guys. Yeah, this move has been amazing. We've been like low-key dropping hits. But look how crazy. I think the last time that we were on the show, you were like, yeah, I'm trying to convince her.
I did say that.
Yeah.
I did say that.
And then, ta-da! Like,
boom.
It didn't even take much convincing.
No.
Yes. Everything is just on divine timing. I'm amazed at how easy this move has been. It's
tell me about
weird. It. Like, it's kind of strange that we literally, like, I found the place on the 3rd day. We moved in on, like, the 5th day, and then we just in here.
And her place is, like, already set up, like, organized. Like, she got people doing stuff for her, like, I'm like, she didn't even need my help. I'm like, you know, like, oh, wow, you already got your stove and your fridge, and you're like,
right. Oh, my God.
She's the boss, man.
Man.
She got four kids. Her kids are soldiers. They be helping doing everything. Like, she got a team.
They my whole crew.
Yes.
I told them earlier, I'm like, we could do a whole video on, like, how to move, like, quickly and swiftly. Like, I'm like, you guys, we did great. Like, the way we packed up everything.
Y'all actually got boxes.
We got boxes.
Tell them about the boxes. It ain't easy getting boxes.
It's not easy, y'all. I vlogged everything, so hopefully y'all can. I portrayed that well enough that you can see. We had to go to the different stores, and it was a whole thing. But we did. I didn't even realize that we had boxes. We even boxed up the fridge and the mirror. Like, I'm proud of myself.
They did good. I don't know where y'all found boxes because I couldn't find no box. I packed my stuff in plastic bag.
Oh my God.
It was the worst unorganized.
From the rental to
yes.
You said it was the worst organized.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. Humble beginnings. Because y'all did that to move into this big, beautiful, made place.
And I'm still finding stuff that was packed like
that's hilarious.
I didn't know
and we're pretty much unpacked.
Yes.
That's why you said that when you came over like to it, you was like, I would have been overwhelmed.
Yes. Like,
yeah. It's really been, but even like before I knew for sure that we were making the move, I was just really trying to stay on that level. I'm like, this is going to be with ease. I'm like, I'm going to find the apartment in 3 days. I'm going to go in. And because you know how
you
it
just
can
came
be.
down and was like, okay, let me look around. And then, okay, 2 days, I'm gone.
Right.
I'm done. I'm like, what?
I'm like, oh yeah, I got it. I'll be back. But yeah, that's been the thing because it can be crazy.
Yes.
Like surprises happen and people change up.
Yes.
It's different.
Switch it up.
Yo, it's not easy. That's why I've been like, okay, it's okay. Any little thing that's
you gotta be in their face. You gonna give them your secret how you get stuff done?
How?
I don't know. You got a magic helper person.
Oh, I just look, phone a friend. I think this is him right here too at the door. The perfect time.
Shayna said, "Are y'all close together?" Yes, we are. What's it called? I don't know how close we are because you gotta factor in the road. But
almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is pretty dope.
Hold on. Oh, and I think he's not here yet. I will let you up though.
Yeah, but
no cap.
just no cap. But yeah, I live just on the outskirts of Umbur in a city called Malakunda, and she's on the border of Sally and Umbur. So that's how the distance. She's like right in between.
And further and around.
Yes, all that good stuff. But yeah, so it's dope.
All right.
Let me see who's here, and I'll talk to y'all while she doing her thing. So, moving company in Africa. Is that a question? You asking? Is that well? You know, I know Shannon. You know, because you be in Benin. Moving company. That's very funny. There's trucks you can rent and people you can rent, but like it's kind of like when you do outside of Home Depot. Let's see. Bledsoe. Hey, what's up, H Bledsoe? Cherno Sadu Berry. Hi, how are you? In Canada or the U.S. or you said Senegal, U.S. and Canada. Malakunda to Mboro City. I've heard of Mboro before. I haven't been, but I heard of it. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. You said as a business idea. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good, especially for people who are used to having that kind of service at the disposal. This is very no capish.
Very no cap. Okay. So,
so say what's up.
Hey, what's up? We missed you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as far as the question that you asked, my help.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That is the thing. Like, you definitely need somebody. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was cuss. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I'd be like, this is some magical stuff, because that's all I can say.
From day one, right?
Yeah, like almost, yeah. I met him very early on, and he's just been a really genuine friend. I mean, I meet other people that also help. That's the thing about Senegal. That's why I always say Senegal is, like, to me, the best country, the best African country to start with. I had a Senegalese person, like a Senegalese elder, tell me that when we first moved, and I didn't understand why. But it makes sense because it's Taranga. So you always get people that it's their culture to help. Mm-hmm. But then if you can find someone who you can communicate very well with and you really connect with, then you in there. Like, you don't have to think about payment and all kind of, but you definitely need someone. This move would not be possible if I didn't have someone to help me, like, be my right-hand man.
Channel says Senegal is dope. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Senegal is freedom. I like that.
That's right. It really is.
Yeah, it is. And something interesting that I noticed, like, certain stuff that happens here or certain stuff that maybe doesn't run as smoothly. Like, I have people that are from here but live abroad, and so, like, or have lived abroad, and they'll like certain stuff about here because they grew up here, they don't like it.
Yeah.
But then when they be complaining, I be feeling like, you just don't know, man. Like,
right.
Yeah, them little problems.
Right.
Like,
right.
I'm like, yeah, the road is bumpy and whatever. It's bad for your car. I understand that. But at the end of the day, if you want to fix that road, you can be like, here's $2,000. Fix this road in front of my house.
Right.
Like, that's what people do.
Yeah.
Like, you have the freedom to do that. I can't fix a crack in the road in LA and be like, hey, chop, can you fix my, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm the mayor.
It's so much, like, there's so many things that you just be like, oh, I can just do this. Like how I told you, when we moved in this apartment, the landlord thought that, like, he knows that I'm a birth worker, and he asked me, like, do I go to the hospital? I was like, no, at home. So he thought that I was going to be using some of the rooms, to do births. He just assumed it, and he was like, oh, okay, you'll be. And then I was like, wait a minute, did he think that I'm going to do the births here? And he's like, yeah. I was like, no, I'm not going to do them here. But it's just like, you could do that. You could just open up a thing, and of course there's a little bit of legalness that goes on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
but you don't have to, like,
not right away, even, like,
no,
technically.
Like the home girl whose house I took you to with her store.
Yeah, that's it.
That's her house. Like,
that's it. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just dope that you can do hair at your house. You don't have to worry about, they be coming down on us for everything. You gotta get a braider's license.
You gotta get approved for everything.
Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. But here, man, if only, and like my brothers-in-law, they would be like, man, Senegal, because they come visit all the time. They'd be like, man, Senegal the politicians need to, and yeah, I don't care. I don't depend on no politician. As long as you don't bother me, I'm good.
Right.
I'll do it myself.
Because need we get started on our politics, our problems.
All the stuff that, like, they impose.
Yeah.
But, like, here, it's no imposition. It's just, stuff is not done. But, like, there's a little, Sally. Okay. Like, right over here in Sally, there's, like, this street where it was an apartment that I was going to show you. But it's a nice cobblestone kind of road thing that they got wrapped around, like in an L. And I asked, like, why is it dirt right there? And Amadou was like, because one of the dudes got a restaurant right there. And he said, we fixing my road. I don't know about y'all. Right. Like, I'm fixing mine.
Right.
So people can get to my
spot. Directly to my spot.
So I'm like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many hookups. Like, I took a driver's test the other day.
Yes.
And
did you get the license?
Not yet. I think I gotta get it later. But
yeah.
It's so interesting, like, stuff is so easy.
Yeah.
Like basically, I'm not gonna tell you everything.
Right. We gotta.
Cause y'all don't live here. But like basically, I took a test, and a written test, and then I went back like a couple of weeks later and did a driving test, and I drove the car for like 2.8 seconds. Like that's it. That's it. And that's the test. Cause I'm like, I guess they figure you gonna learn when you do it,
right?
And I was like, oh, okay, I'm like, you know, but I'm like, you know, people be such a stickler for stuff in the West that to a point where it's like a headache. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like here, it is. You get on.
My bad. Go ahead.
All right, no cap.
No cap, miss.
We got babies. That's why I left mine at home. But let me see what everybody else is saying. Let's see. We got laughing emojis. What y'all laughing at? Awesome. Glad you. Oh no, Senegal. The foods and the music is special. Yes, it is. It's just, you know, we was at the beach 2 weekends ago, and it was just so. It was like we was on an island on vacation. Yeah. Like we went to the lagoon, and it was just our kids was. When you see your kids so free, I think I posted a reel on my YouTube or so on my Instagram and stuff. But it's just like, I be like, this is what people do when they go on vacation, and this is what I could do whenever I want.
Yes.
And it's just, I think for some people, maybe if they grow up here, they know that and they take it for granted. Yeah. And vice versa. Like, there's probably something we take for granted where we come from too. But the trade-off for me, is when I see my kid, anytime I feel like, oh, I live here, you know, I can't see some of my homies when I want. It's not, but then it's like, if I went back there, I wouldn't be free my time like it is here.
And it's something that you can't really explain. Like the mental piece almost can't be described. Like the way that our subconscious knows that in the back of our head, it's like, okay, when I get in my car, I might have to deal with this police, or I might have to do, or whatever it is, I got to deal with these high bills or these whatever thing. Like, we just don't realize that when you are living without that stuff, it really is a level of peace. Yeah.
It's so easy, yo. Like, I wake up and I do what I want, and I still eat, and I still buy stuff, and I still, you know.
And I got more bills than you, and I feel the same way. Like, yes, I was so excited that I moved into a place that was brand new with more space.
Way more space.
Oh my God, it's like a house. And then and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why wouldn't this is peace. Like right? I'm saving like $100. Why why wouldn't I do this?
Right.
So yeah, it's definitely a different level of peace, and I know what you mean as far as like seeing Yasin. Like that's how I felt. You know, Ishan was kind of bummed because he didn't have any teenagers there. Yeah. And then I heard him when we were like doing the paddle. He's like, "I'm so glad I didn't stay home. Yeah. This is the best day."
I remember when Titus, when he first met Racine, Gabby's son, and Racine said, "Hi, how are you, Titus?" And he was like English.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, Mom, you told the truth. They really listening."
Right. Yeah, it's really dope. It's a lot of peace, man.
Yeah.
So we're not selling it to y'all. We're just telling it to y'all.
And stuff goes down. Like stuff go down, but it's not. It ain't in my house. I mean,
that's hilarious. Stuff go down. It ain't in my house. Right?
Oh man, like you know.
Yes,
it's
you guys.
Just a whole nother level.
So today we don't really have a topic that we really wanted to touch on.
Not in particular. No.
We definitely wanted to just remind you guys like what we do. We get this question a lot on getting clarity on like our consultations that we do and other individual stuff that we do. So we just figured we,
give you a little rundown of our services in case for season 2. In case you knew.
Yes. So you want to go first?
Sure. Okay. So hi. So first of all, do we have our email?
Okay, yeah. Ooh, let me see.
We have a joint email for the show. I think if I put my email in the chat, it don't go for some reason. But
oh really?
I think like if I try to type it, it won't go. Sometimes people say that. But anyway, so yeah, I have opened. I think last year. It's been a year now. My husband and I, we work together and we do land consulting. We do relocation consulting, general consultations for people who have questions about moving, where should they live, and how much things cost, and how to prepare, what to pack, what things to do for children, so forth and so on. So those are things we cover with our consultations, and so if you ever are interested, you can always reach out to us on this email and ask for me, and specifically, or you can email me at afromillennialmama@gmail.com. If you just want to reach me directly. We also do not relocation. What is it called? Soft landing services for people who just arrive. This is where you would be able to get your phone set up, your stove, your furniture, in addition to the like finding rental housings and stuff like that. So that's another thing. What else do we do? I have to look because there'd be so much stuff.
Yeah. And I always tell people, because people reach out to me and ask about land, and I'm just not big on I could come here to Sally. I could go. Like I was in the car and I could do videos like a lot of YouTubers do, showing you guys land and stuff. But I don't even know those people. And people really do be on some, not so genuine stuff. So just when it comes to, you guys are the only ones that, since I personally know you guys, that I'm like, okay, this is some people that I know that you can get right in contact with them, and you can trust them.
Yeah. So with the land, how it started, just before we moved into the house, somebody had asked us to help them get land where we were. And so from there, we had already gotten land for two of my friends. And so from there, we learned all the steps and we made connections with, people in the urban planning department and things like that. So that's how we get stuff handled. So it started like that. And then once we got somebody that wasn't like a Senegalese person, we're like, oh, like people actually want to do this. So then it went from there. We also do like, there sometimes people want to buy a house that's already built. It's rare, but there are houses that people build for sale. So that, in addition
to, there's a lot here.
They do that for people like this contractors who just build to sell. It's not, of course, as much as in like the States and stuff, but so they do that. And then we have our Airbnb, which is in our house, where people, especially people who don't know anybody, sometimes they want to stay and get familiar with the area and have contact with somebody, like, see how we live, and you're kind of like our guest, basically. We eat lunch together and things like that. So I do that as well. That's bookable on Airbnb. And then the biggest thing, well, the main thing that we're doing is construction. So after we secure the land, we help people build their fences if that's what they want to do. Their boreholes, which is water drilling, wells, and that's my husband's area of expertise. And then we supervise construction. So we have a construction team, and then we also, if somebody already has construction going on, we can supervise while you're not here in the area or in the country, and we can go, so it's good to have a backup person if you're not there physically, to double check to make sure people aren't cutting corners, because that's what we went through. So that's one of the reasons that we do that. So those types of things.
And watching you, like being so close to you during, throughout this process of y'all building your house, I'm like, yo, I think I sent you a voice message one day, like, what you guys are doing is really important, because I don't think that people can actually get land and a home here, like for what we're so passionate about, us coming here and being able to set up. You really can't do that without help. Like, I'm doing Senegalese, and he's still like, the stuff you would be telling me, I'm like, how is it possible? How are people able to do this? Like, you really do need that help.
It was a full-time job when we broke up with the contractor in the beginning, the construction company. Yeah. And so the 4 or 5 months after that, it was him. And then even after that, we still doing home improvement stuff because there's some stuff that wasn't done properly and some stuff because of the environment, but only if you're not in that city or region or area, you won't know what the dust situation is like.
Did you tell me that y'all had replaced
the
house doors and windows and stuff?
Yeah, we had to replace our window screens. We had to replace our sliding doors because the glass was not strong enough. And then we had to, because Amadou wanted like a certain thickness to the glass, and they tried to like sneak and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, it's already here. We already, but they think you're just gonna take it. And if you're not there every day or every other day, like if you go and it's done, like, oh well, you know, that guy did his job. He's gone already. Back to his home.
He's got to get over it.
Yeah, and so a lot of that was happening, but we had to change we have to repaint the whole house. Because the outside from the rain, they use this crappy paint that's not oil. Like,
oh my God.
It comes off with the rain. Yeah. Once the rain hit, you know the rain be hard.
Right.
It like the paint just drops. Like falls off. Yeah. So we had drip stuff. We have to put like a rain protector thing to keep it from. So now we know.
Yes.
You know what.
That's the thing. Like now you know. I think we talked about that before too. Like, being in the beginning, it's a part of the process of this great migration that will never be televised. We got to go through the stuff.
Yes, and that's why we it's not even something that neither one of us set out to do to help people with the stuff, but it's our calling. Like we have to, because
I think that's important to mention because this was not our dream. I remember specifically saying, I am not moving to Africa to help people move here. It was like a goal of mine to not do it.
Me neither. Because I was like, no, I see all the drama. I was like, no, that's not me. I don't need nobody's money. Don't think I'm like, whatever. I'm
like, I'm doing other stuff. But it does end up being like single moms started reaching out to me. Like it just ends up being, you just end up being like, oh, okay, I either you're going to leave people hanging, you know, you're going to ignore a lot of people and leave them hanging, or you're
and you can see like, it's like when you see a kid about to make a mistake or something, or you see somebody about to walk into, you're like, nah.
And you like, I already know what's back there.
I already know. Oil paint is good. Yes, oil paint is exactly what we got to do now for that. So we got to do that before the rainy season. That's like a big thing that I really wants to do.
Yeah, that's good. So for me, I'll start with the same thing. Well, really similar. I do consultations with people. I guess I could still be doing them for Dakar. I'm trying to think because I'm in a different area.
Melanie and Mr. Mosey said, ooh, I want a consultation. I've never been to Africa. You're crazy.
It's so childish. Come on, ooh.
That's the homie in Gambia.
In Gambia.
But he never been to Africa.
Right. So, just helping with, I don't know, I think what I do more, because I have helped people, like there's a few people that live here and I've assisted with them finding apartments and stuff. It's a lot of work. I feel like I don't want to do that anymore until I'm learning more of the language. But what I am open to doing is the mental part that I do. I think it's really important, the mental preparation, because people come here and be panicking, overspending, emotionally. I mean, it's just all over the place. So this is what I've been doing with all my people that come here. I'm giving them essential oils, okay? We're doing breathing. And when you need to purchase your things, we're doing it with ease. So, so that's kind of like my thing. I'll get you like mentally prepared, for the move, your confidence and stuff.
She's good at that because I don't know anybody who could do what she did, and so she definitely has some superpower.
Right, I must be able to.
Because I'll be looking at. I was in her kitchen like, wow, you did this. Like I couldn't have done this. Like
You did say that, and I was like, what? You couldn't have purchased the item?
Like, you gotta speak well of and stuff. Yeah. Like you gotta. Yeah, I mean, I could go into the. I was gonna say white people store. I can go into the the expat stuff. I could do the Ocean. Yeah. I could do that, but I'll spend like $5,000. So
I'll be like, we ain't going there.
Not for share. And her accent be crazy. But she don't care. She just be like, what? That was shit.
That was a nice way to be like, she be way off, but she still be doing it. Like, what can we do? We here. Like, we gotta make it work.
That's the mindset. She got mental powers.
Mental powers. So yeah, I definitely help with that. And then outside of helping with relocating here, I help people. I life coach. Like I help people with just coaching, getting you through life, and people want to change their bad habits and start things and finish things and leave things. So I just help you through that process. I do what I call sessions. It's where we talk for about an hour and then we end it with me taking you into this deep meditative state, a different brainwave. It's the same brainwave I use for my mommies for them to give birth without pain. So I just do the same thing and I just change lives. That's
what she does.
The simplest way, right?
She does so many more, so
many more things. But
she's a model, photographer, and a dancer.
You know what? I don't even mention that stuff no more. I just be like, those are fun things.
Hobbies. but she was in music videos.
Yeah.
And she did like photo shoots and stuff. And she do photography too.
Some good little money off it, you know.
She do photography.
Yes.
I
love photography.
She make her own soap.
Right. I just be doing it.
Yes.
But mainly it's definitely the coaching and the birthing. I do it over the phone and in person. You guys have probably seen my birthing video that I have. I'm not big on sharing videos and stuff. I'm really private with my practice. But yeah, just helping women give birth without pain and preparing them for that. So you can reach out to me. What is the other email? Do I have my email on here? I think I do have my email on here. Why didn't I put yours
somewhere?
So Oil Indigo, you can reach out to me here or Repat No Cap if you're wanting. And we do the consultations together too. So you guys, and now we're here. So, we can do like salary consultations. I'm so excited. So yes, we just really wanted to, because we like keeping it all the way 100. We really don't be advertising. We kind of suck. We're kind of bad marketers. We be forgetting to like. So just to have it where we're not answering the same questions over and over. Yeah. Sometimes we're like, okay, let's let people know like what we do.
For sure. And some stuff it has to be catered like specifically to the individual. And sometimes, we end up talking like it's only natural that we would do consultations together too, because we end up talking about the same clients, share advice and
it makes sense.
Our experiences kind of
they coexist.
Exactly.
Coincide. Coast is like, this is a new place, so he's acting like a newborn for real. Like he will not leave my side. This is our room. Normally he don't care about sitting with me no more. He been over that for like a year, but since we've been in a new place, he's like,
it's changed.
I need you. Yes, it's like new environment.
Can I just say I love your place? Not just because it's close. Really? Yeah, it's beautiful. Not just because it's close to me, but like, because I like how the street the kids can play. Like it just open. It's nice. Like my daughter was playing soccer with y'all kids.
Yes.
And in the street, and like one day she just was like, "Oh, Mom, I just came back from the store." I'm like, "What? You went where?" And it's just, I love it. Like I love it.
That's good too, because even her being around the kids,
playing soccer in the street and stuff. And I've been wanting her to keep her, Black American like connections. Not that she's gonna lose it from me, but at the same time, it's nice to be able to
get that feel,
grow up with people that are similar to her.
Right.
Immigrant, African American. Like that's very specific. Kids, and
it's about to be on. We're supposed to have kids on the rooftop, kids outside, kids
swim class.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the good thing too that I'm excited about. Versus coming from busy city life, it's a lot more chill here. So like normally in our house, me homeschooling, we just have all the kids over and they just like, y'all homeschooling too, even though y'all went to school. We all, we all just eating and having a good time together. So the kids, they be excited. The scene's coming, yes. Yes. You want to read some comments?
Yeah, this was.
Oh, Vian, go get the door.
You gotta make it sound exciting. So
right. It's a lot. Oh, it's
Integration. You're in peace, vraiment. Yeah, the rap video is nice. We need restaurant getaway.
Okay, folks, you gotta go in there now, okay?
Aww.
Go in there for dinner, okay?
Thank you. This is so sweet. Listen to what somebody said. Oh, she gotta take care of the kid. Thank you, Mr. Mosley. That's so nice and touching. Survival chick. Blessings. Hey, how are you doing? The other half, she's right here, but she had a kid. Look, we have a really sweet, nice comment. I'm very proud of you both. You're very inspiring and provide a genuine sense of comfort, honesty, and familiarity with your subscribers. Stay dope.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Mosley.
Thank you, friend.
My what you call it? With my meat eater friend.
Survival chick, blessings. Hey, ladies, queens all day. Yes. Jabbar. Thank you, Jabbar. Thank you.
No, that was really a good intentional comment. That was really sweet.
Very nice. I liked it.
Yes.
Touched my heart.
Yes. Say more. We need Mr. Rap Getaway.
Yeah, I think the rap video they're talking about, maybe the music video you did. I don't know. Channel, maybe. I don't know what we were talking about at that time.
Oh, okay. We was kind of late on it. Yes, you guys. So get ready to see vlogs. Like, we're gonna be double vlogging like crazy.
Yes. We're gonna probably do a little traveling, maybe.
Yes.
Some Senegal traveling. Like that dude. Were you with me when I went to the American store and the dude was like, you didn't go with me on the trip.
Yes. To what you call it?
Sing Saloon.
Yeah. I really want to go there.
Yeah, so we might be doing some adventuring stuff.
It's gonna be so many adventures.
Casamance is on the list for this year.
Yes.
Oh, her music rap video. You got a music rap video? You was rapping somewhere.
Why do people keep saying that? We're not gonna talk about that. What is rotating on YouTube? They got me.
I need to see this.
Where I'm rapping.
I need to see this. Is it Wolof rapping?
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to show you after we get out there.
Africa looks so good on y'all. Sure. Thank you. We glowing.
Yes, merci beaucoup. Yes, you guys, let us know what happened.
It's the African aloe vera.
Yes, that's right. Have you seen aloe?
Here? I grow it.
I know. Okay, look, she's like, I grow it. Look, I seen the aloe in your yard. I need big aloe.
They got it.
I haven't been seeing it.
They gotta have some.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, we be needing.
Oh, well, the gardener. The gardener's right across the street from Kenny's house, basically. Anyway. They like you like they like me.
Right, because I'm fresh.
I be having to have 2 mosquito nets.
Oh my God, the mosquitoes! I know I'm gonna end up doing a video about the mosquitoes because this is a different life.
It's better. Like, I'm not gonna say it's not better. Because I would get bit like crazy.
Yeah, I remember you showed me your arm. It was like
in the beginning, So
that's what I've been hoping that I'm not.
I'm hoping I can improve and I can be less tasty.
Less tasty. Improve.
Yes.
Yo, these mosquitoes are different though. I feel like there's things that I understand. Like, I was at your house the weekend before we came and looked for the apartments, and I was playing music, and the mosquito was humming louder than the music, and I was like, who is that outside of the window?
I can't stand when they're in my ear. I can't sleep.
Did y'all know? Like, am I just slow? I didn't know that mosquitoes were always. I didn't always know that they were making noises. I thought they were silent until I moved here. I'm like, yo, I thought it was flies. And they're mosquitoes.
Yep, they make
it was louder than my music. I'm like, these Sally mosquitoes.
I hate them. I kill them every day. I'm gonna annihilate them.
You should see Kyoko. It's something about the female blood that they love.
Yes, it is.
Going crazy.
Oh my god.
And then they'll hide though, like they'll hide.
Yes, they will hide
stuff, and like they'll hide in the daytime.
Yep.
So you'd be like, oh, we good.
They hide in the shadows. So when you wake up in the morning, they see the light. They're like vampires. They go wherever it's dark. Like if it's something black, that's where they are.
Don't even get us started because this conversation can go.
That's why you're gonna have to like spray into there, like all this little. That's where they're gonna be hiding in the morning. Make up some spray. You could do some natural sunshine. Make up some natural.
But that rain be dropping them. That's the difference.
Do some vinegar and some lemon.
I know that attracts flies. I did say I was gonna go in on the research on like the different remedies.
It's crazy. We got to research all this stuff. African people be knowing what they be doing. I think it's something. I don't know what am I. Somebody said in some video you could burn I think it was what am I a long time ago. Something you could burn in Ghana, was it? You could burn like orange peels or something. I think you dry orange peels because I was doing this at first when I was in San Luis.
You think it was working?
Nobody was keeping the doors closed for me.
But and that's the thing, they're not getting bit up no more because they've been adapted to it. When Coast got bit up real bad when we came to visit, and my friends was like, oh, he good now. Like he had like a bite everywhere. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. And it was like, nah, like he's been initiated. Like he's good.
He's been put on.
Yeah. I was like, what? He been jumped by these mosquitoes, my poor baby. Like,
it's hard to watch, especially when Yasin doesn't get bitten at all. She don't even have to sleep in a mosquito net no more. She got that Teflon. But when she does get bit, it's rare. But when she used to get bit, it was like big.
She's Senegalese too. Like,
but she got immune 2 years
because she wasn't getting bit up real bad before.
Yeah, but she didn't even know. She was like, I don't hear that. And Simone, this started, and Simone was really bad because we have mango trees outside that was full of mosquitoes because it was all dark. Like, any trees, don't have no trees at your house. There's like dense dark trees. Because they will live up in there, and so they were all over. But she didn't need it.
Insects.
Citronella and lavender, they hate. Yes. Get that all up in your house. The garden right there.
I just feel like this is African mosquitoes and they don't really care about that.
They don't.
I mean, I got the most powerful oils on the planet.
Yep. I put on oil when I go to sleep.
Yeah. What happens is that if you don't get every
spot, they bite where you don't put it. Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you gotta take a bath in the oil. Like,
oh gosh. And then wake up in the middle of the night and put it on again.
Oh my God. It's so real.
Thumb up. Yes, give us those.
Yes, thumbs up, please.
You can even
thumbs up, share,
super chat if you
super chat us if you're enjoying this. If you miss us, if you love our show. Yes, we always forget y'all. Help us. Thank y'all.
Yes.
We be like, should we do some marketing maybe and just tell people that we have a show? Like we got a whole group, the African Diaspora, right? That's what it's called. We never. I don't even think that people know that we're like admins of the group. You created the group.
Oh yeah, I did
do
that.
She just forgot. Like there's a lot of people in the group, and they don't even know that we have a whole show.
Because like we don't want to be the end all be all like everything. Because we got kids, we got time. We don't got time for it.
And this really wasn't like a main thing. This really just happened like naturally.
Yeah, we don't want to be the only resource because we don't know everything. So you know, so if you ask people, it's other people like us. Even the other groups, like this group with like over 4,000 people in it that are Anglophone. There's a lot of groups. There's groups for pregnant women. There's groups for parents.
Like specific for
in a certain city, like in Dakar, in Sally. Like you can have this parent group.
I found a group for Dakar. They were doing like SCOBY, like I forgot what it's called, but like keffiring, like when you're making like kombucha. And I'm like, white people, like they just always gonna come through with the health stuff that you really need.
White people.
I'm like, look, this is what I needed.
I need y'all for this.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes, I'm like, this is such a random group. I don't even know how I found it, but I was like, okay, this is quick. We needed
lovely, lovely.
That's what I was thinking. You stay putting on oils. They are definitely different mosquitoes. Yeah, they different. Even the Atlanta mosquitoes, I remember. I feel like there's so many things. Me and the kids were talking about this the other day. We really were prepared for Africa. Like we were living in that apartment in Atlanta. One summer, the air went out. And I remember telling them, we might be getting prepared to move to Senegal. And that's definitely what we have experienced.
Wow.
The mosquitoes. I'm like, I never knew mosquitoes were on this level in Georgia.
Anaya's here. Yay.
Hey. What's up? What's up? How long have we been on?
Probably like, yeah.
Let us know if you guys have any questions, anything you want to mention. We don't have a specific
We're
topic.
open forum today.
Yes. We just wanted to remind y'all what we do. We do be doing what we do.
And we still here.
Okay. And we're still here giving just ease. Like, I don't know if y'all know if I've said it too many times.
We do look kind of good now.
We look like real good. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I need to come to your studio more often.
Right, like the background, we didn't even have to do nothing extra. Just the kids. But everything is really like, if you guys can feel this vibe from us, like this is really what we base the show, even in the background. Like when we say how, no, we don't have like every Sunday or every day at this time, you know, we don't do it because we just like the flow.
Easy. No pressure.
No pressure.
When she don't want to do the show, she don't feel bad. I don't make her feel bad. When I'm not available, she don't be like, oh, but you know how they do at your job. Oh, yes. But we really gotta.
Yes. And any time that we start to feel that, like one of us is like, chill.
We're like, don't press it.
Don't do that.
Then it won't be a good show if one of us is not feeling it.
Exactly.
And we can't lie to y'all. We can't fake the funk. We're not actors. This is totally no cap off the cuff stuff.
No cap.
Like, so we got it. When we come in, we giving you that good. If we not coming, just know you don't wanna.
Right.
Because the other day I was like, what if I'm not feeling good and I'm gonna be like, I was like, I can't do that to them.
Yeah.
Like, I can't come.
You're right. We really do be like, okay, but how do I feel? Like, is your energy good for this?
You had a cough that other time. That was one of the ones, like you said, I'm gonna be coughing. Like, what we gonna do? She gonna be every time, like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Even when it comes to energy wise, we just be like, I'm not feeling today. Okay, cool. So just to let y'all know, like it really is just us being us. We're not trying. It's the best life to not try.
we ain't putting on no show, no air, because that would be dishonest. And then you would think here is perfect and great and gonna be so easy, and then you come and then you're gonna be mad at us like, y'all didn't tell me it was hard.
And I really feel like this is divine, because for me, it could have been anybody else. I could have been doing this show with anyone else. You could have been doing this show with anyone else. And there's like a huge chance.
I could afford, there was somebody who wanted to do a podcast with me.
Oh, really? Oh.
That negative girl.
Really?
Ooh, child. She complained about everything. We was connected because we was venting together.
Oh,
like,
okay,
we were venting, but like then her venting didn't stop.
Right.
Like, okay, you here now. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
You know what? I feel like I remember us talking about that, and that's one of the ways we came up with Repat No Cap.
Probably.
Because we were like, we need a space to vent, and then vent in a healthy way, and be honest. Yeah.
But whenever you and I vent together, it was never like putting down anyone. It never was like, ugh, like it's so like it was never like that. It was just like, this is a challenge. Yeah. But we still get back up, dust ourselves off, you know what I mean? Learn from whatever and keep pushing. So.
And somehow, for some crazy reason, we really do be coming from that country and be like, oh, they need to do this, they need to do that, we need to fix that. Well, I came here to fix this.
We be they-ing. But then we be like, they don't treat me like one of them, I'm one of them. Oh, but you was just they yesterday. Right. So when you want to be, then it's cool. And then when you don't, like, oh, they treat me, we all black. The whole continent is black. And that's not impressive to them.
Right.
Not impressed. So
that's real. So guys, we just wanted to come through, let us know. We're about to close it out if you guys don't have.
I like being in the studio.
I know, this is nice.
I might have to come at least half the time.
Yeah.
Not like
if we
involved with stuff.
Yes. So this is my question though. This breeze that we're getting,
it's lovely.
Is this going to continue?
You asking me? This weather, I got 2 years experience, but
I'll be asking because I'm just like, oh my god, that was the one thing. Like we already been like, this is where, if y'all remember, I have videos coming to Sally and Simone, this is where we would like do our getaway. So we are familiar with the weather, and we've been being blessed these past few days.
No, okay, so this is how it was supposed to be that weeks it was hot.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how long this is gonna last because it be switching in and out.
Yeah.
I do know that June, July start to get a little sticky and humid.
Right.
But other than that, it should be at nighttime. At nighttime, it should be like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not hot at night ever, except rainy season. That's the only time it's hot at night.
Yeah.
Like it'd be hot in the day, and then it was even in Simone. Like the place we had was like not built with air ventilation, but it was still at night. We didn't need AC and stuff. But like in the summer or wherever you call it, they call it hibernage. It's like it's like winter. It's like spring, winter. I don't know. It rains, but it's like stuff is growing.
Oh, okay.
It's like rejuvenation. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
So that time, it's hot all day.
Yo, I'm getting ready because when we came to look for the place, I told you I was like, is my eyes red? My eyes is burning. I was like, I know it's the sun. Like I'm like, but you African. If you're gonna go through this, then we're not gonna make it. Like,
right. If it affects you like this.
Right. I'm like, don't do that. Like it can get so real.
Man.
But yeah, you guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to be vlogging here. Like I haven't even, you know what I realized too, like something that I do, and I don't know if I should do this naturally or what, but I feel like I've seen a lot of people move to a new place and spend a lot of money on like tourist stuff and go out to see stuff. And I noticed that I didn't do it when I moved to the car. People were like, oh, you haven't been to so-and-so. I'm like, no, I live here. But even here, I'm not in a rush to like go out. I'm just like, I'm here. And I think that's the best way. Like you end up spending so much money in your new place. You really have like a tourist.
I spent a lot because of the tourist stuff when we got to Sally because I was so excited and I wanted, we had just come off a lockdown from the States.
Right.
And then it was still, slow here. So I was like, if I could go somewhere, like just to go out.
Yeah.
Because even when we were in San Luis, it's a little more calm there and chill. It's not that much going on.
Right.
But, so I wanted to enjoy life. So I did.
Right.
I went to a hotel. I got a massage.
It's tempting.
I did a lot of stuff. And then after I eased off, because it was like, okay,
right,
the money going down.
Right.
But that was my little retirement fund.
Yeah.
But then people started coming to visit. And so when people came to visit that next year, it was like, oh, I'm doing stuff with them. Now I don't do stuff like vacation type stuff. Yeah. Unless somebody's here. Then I take advantage and go with them, or they may take me with them, depending, So then I'll do it, but I save it up. I'm not So.
I noticed that. I said I would add that to my consultations, just to mention to people don't come here. Like people, if you know that you're coming here to move, if you don't know, then okay, have your fun. But I have seen that a lot where people come here, spend a whole bunch of money, party, and do the hotel thing, and then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta figure out my income, and I gotta
Yeah, that was my plan because I knew I wasn't going to be able to travel home for the first year. I wasn't going to be able to do certain things with our house. I was going to be living in a situation where I wasn't as comfortable. Yeah. So I wanted to make it worth my while. I already knew what I was coming to. Like, I already knew the situation. And I was like, I know I'm going to be homesick. I know I'm going to be food sick. I'm going to be a lot of stuff. So I need to balance that out. I milked it. I'm like, take me out to eat. Like, take me on a date. Like, we got this
take me on a date.
So.
And it's easy, too. Even in Dakar, it's easy because you really feel like you're on vacation the whole time. Like, one thing I was waiting to see, and one of the reasons I haven't made videos on, why I moved to Dakar and what I did here in Senegal, because I've really been trying to have, I want a realistic opinion on living in Africa. So I didn't want to, rush into it and put,
Yeah, because people do that.
Yeah. And I'm like, dang, still almost 3 years in, I really feel like I'm living on vacation still. It's not an illusion. It feels like that. There's lots of places, especially when you come here to Sally, it's just a whole nother level. It's one of the things that helped me be like, yeah, let's move. Why not live where you feel like you're, where you actually go to vacation?
That's why I moved to Senegal.
Yeah.
Because when I came the last vacation, I was like, this is what I need to live like. My blood pressure is bomb.
Yeah.
My ankles don't swell no more. Right. I don't have chest pains every day. Like
I used to have bags under my eyes real bad, and I always was like, oh, I cannot wait to see how that changes when I'm in here.
Yeah, it's a major improvement.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's what I don't want to do, right? Don't come here and spend all the money on fun stuff. It's not necessary. It's the same thing. I think people have this impulse of telling everybody that they're going to move. Like, same thing. Just chill.
And you know what else too? What I think another reason that happens is like, you can live like on vacation without spending a lot of money. But when you first get here, you won't know the game. Like you won't know the underground railroad stuff.
Right, like the places to eat where you're not spending so much. The beach is free.
I know people been here. Like one lady was here 6 months and hadn't had no table jam, hadn't had no Senegalese food. Yeah, not
by herself.
No, she just didn't like get a chance. Like because you're doing what you know is familiar. You're going to the grocery store where they have Cheerios and stuff, and Hot Pockets. Like so, you spending $8 on a Hot Pocket when you could have spent $4 and fed 5 people with a big old, she was
I don't be able. I'm like, let's be nice, cause baby, I can't be up in them grocery stores every day like that, and everybody be looking at me like, wow, you're going to the market.
No,
I'm like I have no choice. This is not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to.
She went to the fruit stand the other day. It was like, nyatala. It's like I don't even go to the fruit stand.
This girl is so funny because I forget that you literally speak Wolof in French.
No one don't.
So I be like, when you said, "Oh, you braver than me," I'm like, "What's she talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, I forgot." She thinks that
I don't understand everybody though.
But still,
I have anxiety when they speaking out.
But this is the hilarious thing though. You become like the master Rosetta Stone translator. When we're together,
when people are talking to her, I can say because dudes be hitting on her all the time, and so I'll be like, "Oh, he said what's your name and what's your last name? What's your number?" And this. But when people are talking to me, I get scared. Diggle. I don't understand Wolof. Like, just don't even try me.
That is hilarious. If I just had half of your level, oh my god.
If I had half of your gut.
We need to do some kind of like
we need some more time.
For real, man. I would be on a whole nother level. I cannot wait, man.
Somebody asked how far is Gambia from Dakar. Oh. We took that bus that time. How long was that bus?
Was that like 4 hours? You think it was shorter or longer?
It had to be from you got home at what, 3?
I feel like I know it was longer than what it felt like.
Yeah, we left at 6 a.m. maybe.
Oh yeah, that was all day. It was all day. Yeah. And it didn't feel like it. That bus ride is good, y'all.
Yeah, they almost left us though. Like they wasn't gonna leave without us. They so mean. But they have stops and stuff.
I said they so mean.
I say that it's probably if you get somebody to drive you there, because you ain't driving. You getting somebody. Yeah. So if you get somebody to drive you there from Dakar, probably like 5-6 hours. Because from here it's about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. Yeah. It just depends on you got to cross the ferry in Banjul and all that stuff. So that can add or delay depending on what day of the week you go and all that.
But if you take the bus, it really doesn't feel like much at all. We were really surprised.
Oh, I like this question. Do you think your health improved because you're not as stressed in the States, or why? Why did our health improve?
Absolutely.
Absolument.
Exactement.
Baby, let me tell you.
Without a doubt.
I came here for a month. I lost 10 pounds without doing nothing. And I was working out after work all the time. I had chest pains every time I got home, and they told me it was anxiety or panic, some stress attacks or something. Every time I would leave work, you know how they say people retire or something, they stop working after 40 years and then they have a stroke after. Yeah. It's like your body's in stress mode. Wow. And then they wait until the stress mode is done to send you all the signals. Yeah. This is what's wrong with you. This is what's wrong because you ain't been listening because you've been taking aspirin and Advil and all this other stuff, quieting your body's signals. So, yeah, I was having chest pain and stuff. And then a month later, I went to Senegal for a month, chilling, eating, minding my business.
Yeah.
10 pounds dropped. My ankles wasn't swelling how they would swell at work.
Wow.
My chest pains disappeared. I didn't realize it. It was like wait, I was having chest pain for like 3 weeks straight, and then it's gone.
Wow.
I definitely know it's because of no stress.
Yeah.
Not that there aren't stresses, but these stresses aren't. What is that called? The fight or flight, where you're like, like this.
Yeah,
like,
it's not extreme.
When you're surrounded by people who are all tense because they gotta pay bills, they got stresses.
They're frustrated.
When you're around that, it's contagious, especially for people who are sensitive like us. And so, you absorb that just like when people go to Hawaii and Jamaica, they be like, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
it rubs off.
Right, the whole vibe changes.
Being around people is because of who you're around and the environment and what's on the media and everything. Yeah. And here, stuff be going down here and there, but people be telling me, I don't know. Yeah. It's not thrown in my face 24/7 on the news, rewind. Nobody's making it an entertainment story.
If they are, we don't know. So.
Nah. Every now and then you hear somebody on a TikTok or somebody on the radio or somebody in a car, saying something like, oh, this president, this and this and that.
If it's something really big, we always have a way to find out, but it's not something that's like in our face.
But it's not all consuming.
Yeah.
So you get to live your life and be peaceful and joyful, and stuff go down. They don't talk about it over and over and over and over and bog you down. This is not safe. This is not safe. This just happened. There was this. So
none of that. If we even go back to how the period was with the pandemic, it was like the rule of the 6 feet or whatever the thing was, non-existent. It was just so many things that it was like, okay,
people were still chill, eating together. Yes. 10 people in the house eating together, going to work, coming back home.
Yeah, in the same bowl, same like all of that.
Same glass of water.
And then if you look at the charts of where it was happening less, it was the whole continent.
Voila.
Africa.
Like I'm in a mom group. It was a Spanish speaking mom group actually. I just be in there just to find out stuff. And I remember one lady saying, how come my kid keeps getting sick and the neighborhood kids don't get sick? And then I remember.
Oh, they were here?
Yeah, they live here. And the local kids never get sick like how her kid gets sick. And then but her kid associate with the other, European Anglo kids and stuff, and they all be getting sick. And when the schools, like some of the schools had to close down, like I remember the homegirl Gabby said her kid's school had to close down for a little while. Yassine's school never did. Yeah. They just said wash your hands when you get to class. Right. Because I feel like the practices and the things that that people do, that people eat, and that people, and your mind. Your mind. Like there's people, my uncle came here and he was telling me how in the States, the 2 doctors told him that he had prostate cancer or something. And then they was like, we're going to operate. He said, no. And then he went second or third opinion or something like that. They was like, well, what you have, you can live to be 100 and something. It's not going to kill you. Right. We shouldn't be talking about it. So it's like, not even think. Yeah. And it's just, but the way things are done and the way things are approached, it makes things worse. And I think it's the mentality. People here weren't stressed about it. Right. They weren't. It wasn't a thing. But nobody got time to think about that. Even when they did the lockdown, I remember it was a neighborhood not far. I think it was like Parcel in Dakar. And I remember at 10 o'clock when half at least of Dakar was actually following the rules, there was this neighborhood that was just coming outside, like just chilling. I'm like, I used to be like, why they don't have to go in the house? And people be like, it's Africa. Like, what they gonna do? How they just gonna, they just have to be like, all right. Like, we're not even taking this serious anyway. So we just trying to follow with the European, regulations and stuff. Africa is a great stress reliever for sure. That's Motrell. That's based in Egypt. Oh, nice. Serena P, have you all noticed any cultural similarities or holdovers that we still do in the States? Right off the top of my head, eat watermelon. Oh yeah, watermelon is a huge thing here. They said differences or similarities, right? Similarities or holdovers. I think like the things that I guess Black people still do. For sure. That was a huge thing for me when I first came here. And I posted it in my story a few weeks ago how I was like, dang, like the way they stand, like certain things. I'm like, wow, we really do a lot alike.
And I asked one of my homeboys, I was like, do you notice any, he's from Gambia. I was like, do you notice any similarities between like Black Americans and Africans? He was like, let's put it like this. If one person start running right now, we all gonna start running. I was like, say no more. Mm-hmm. Like after that,
I like the handshakes.
Oh yeah.
You ever see the one where they go like this?
Yes.
What's up? What's up?
Oh yeah.
I like that one. That was cool though.
Yeah.
And then they go like this, and then they shake their hand, and then they be like,
oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. You know what? They my boys, they noticed that when we first came. I think it was the first night they noticed how everybody would, like the dudes would do like the same, like everyday.
Everybody have their handshake.
Yeah. It's like this signature one for Black men, and it's like they was like, Mama, they over there, they giving dapper and stuff. Like you can tell it made them be like, it's Black men just like the Black men in America.
Mm-hmm. So, and it's cool because everybody have their own handshake. Yeah. Like it be little boys, little kids that have their own, like they do. Like people, similar. Like I'll do one with you, and then I'll do a different one with this. Like it's different people. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's true.
It's pretty dope. I'm like, I want to be in the club.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually said I wanted to do a video breaking down the different similarities that we have. From the looks. I mean, I don't even assume anymore. When I see somebody Black here, I don't assume that they're from America, that they're from here, because you just really don't know.
They could be from Benin.
Yes, they can be from anywhere, and we really be looking the same. Like, I've seen y'all's twin 100 times. Like,
let's see. Patricia Boyd said, thanks. Nice, this is helping me a lot. Hey Dayla and Aisha, I'm so happy to see you both. It's definitely a power of the mind. Mindset is everything. This is true. Yeah. You attract certain things.
Yeah.
That's why people pray. Like you have to say. That's why they have affirmations. Like all that stuff is important.
Everything is ran by the mind. Every single thing.
Just like how you can. I believe that. Just like how you can talk to a plant and the plant will grow. Mm-hmm. You can talk to a plant positive. You can talk to a plant negative. And you see the difference.
Yeah, it's very true. Anything that it's just the way you believe. However you think is what it's going to be. That's your perception. The more you realize it, the more it becomes real. It's going to become a thing.
Cool. Did everybody hit up the like? Let me check. I'm gonna check on y'all. I'm checking the homework. Let me see. All right.
If you're enjoying this, let YouTube know that when we go live, they need to put us in the suggestion box.
Yes. When we go live, it's lit.
Yes, they need to know. Y'all see us killing mosquitoes.
Yes. You ready?
What are we gonna do? We gonna close out?
If you ready.
Oh, okay.
You want to talk to people?
No, I mean, but you said it like something about the, you was like, ready?
No.
I'm like, what we doing?
Oh, because we got dance.
Oh, okay.
Cue the music.
The thing went dead.
Oh, oops. Never mind. Where's that? It's
Hold on. Let's see if I can. It should come right on. Let's see. I thought the phone was charging. The way you said it was like, you ready to get it? I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what did we talk about? Like, did we say we was gonna do a dance?
Survival chick. Yeah. Yes, I talked to my plants.
Yes.
Let's grow.
Yep, that's right. You know what I think is amazing? I think that even though Black Americans are one of the least traveled groups in the world, our influence though, it's not short anywhere. Like we're everywhere. We travel everywhere, even if we don't physically travel everywhere. I think that's really amazing. You definitely see our presence, our influence everywhere.
What can I see?
Ooh, what is this song name?
That's because black folks, the world over is outside. We outside.
We outside.
Why I can't see?
I'm close enough. Stop. He's like, are y'all done?
It's time to go to bed.
It's bedtime. That don't scare him. You know, he says, yeah, guys, it's time for bed, guys. They can't stand it. I be like, close, tell them it's time.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, is that the name of the theme song? We're about to tell you right now.
Yeah. I'm close enough. Cut it out.
It's on that one video. I think I have it too.
Really? What is? The vlog.
I think so.
I don't even know where I heard this song, but I just played it. And
is it this video?
Oh,
no.
It's that one.
Oh, her. Yeah. Okay.
What's it called? It's her. It's a mix though, so you might not.
No, I was gonna see if it let me put it
in the description too. It'll tell you the because this is a whole mix.
Yeah, it's a whole mix, but it's one of the songs.
Right, it's the first one. Okay, guys.
Oh, it's the first song on there. I sent you the link, so you can dance to it when we get ready for the next show.
Yes, that's right. You guys, we really appreciate you guys for coming in.
Thank you much. Thank you much.
Yes. Until next time.
Hit us up if you need any of our services.
Yes. Email us and let us know. You can DM us. What's our closing?
Oh yeah, we say something.
We say, Repat No Cap. Y'all know how it is on Repat No Cap.
The migration will not be televised.
It'll be on YouTube.
See how that works with no echoes and stuff?
Right? I know. It's so different, right?
We in the studio today.
It'll be on YouTube. Hey.
There we go.
Hey.
That's how happy we be living here.
Do all our problems and stuff. Dancing around. This is perfect. Yeah. Thumbs up. Share.
Replay gang.
Yes, replay. Share this video.
Mwah.
We love you guys.
Adios, amigos.
Sikanam. Leggy. Ciao. Hey.
Oh, what they do like this?
Oh, yeah. Trying to do all the African food.